Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. I am super excited today for our free mini training in which we are talking about how to be more confident. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited for today's chat because here's what I've come to realize. Confidence is something that is truly built from within. Confidence is not something that you can go buy from on the shelf at Walmart. You can't get confidence on Amazon. You cannot get confidence from anywhere but within. Can you read more to gather more confidence? Of course. Can you put yourself in a position where you surround yourself with others to be more confident? Of course. But today we are seriously talking about how it is that you can start to be more confident. So, if this is your first time ever tuning into this message, my name is Breyel Banks and I am a confidence coach. I help women tap into their internal conversations so that way you can show up personally and professionally more confident. It's so beautiful to be in a space right now where individuals are excited about being confident, right? When we think about the power of confidence, right? Confidence comes in the state of applying for the job that you want. Confidence comes in the state of seeing and knowing that you're able to attract yourself to the love that you desire. Confidence comes in the form of motherhood, right? Confidence comes in so many forms, and you need confidence in many different aspects of your life. So I'm super excited for today's chat. Before we jump in super deep, what I want to tell you is that you are in a safe space as you listen to this conversation, right? This conversation is made for you if you recognize that you have had a problem with releasing and aligning yourself to the next level of your life. So I'm going to give you my four-step process, my RAD methodology, so that way you can start to become more confident. This methodology has allowed me to speak at world conferences. This methodology has been used with multiple clients, associates, employees, teenagers, the youth, women who are entrepreneurs, CEOs, team managers. This RAD methodology is so powerful. So I'm super excited to share it with you today because I know that you're going to be able to implement this same methodology into your life. So, how can you be more confident? Before we get into the how, I want to talk to you about the why, right? Oftentimes, we are just looking for solution based, right? But before we really get down to the nitty gritty of solutions, you have to be in a space where you are in alignment with your why. Why do you even want to be more confident, right? What does this look like for you? And a big part of what we've been tapping into lately is you being in alignment with your why at this level of your life. See, here's the thing, your why right now may not be the same why that you had last year, right? Your why right now may not be the same why that you had last week. Your why right now may not even be the same why that you had this morning. Things change, people change, situations change. So, what is your why, right? Why do you even want to be more confident in this space? How important is it to you for you to show up confidently in this new season that you're in? See, oftentimes we ask for new situations in our life to appear. But what happens is we're not in alignment with why it is that we need confidence in the ability for the new situation to appear, right? You've ever been in a space where like you wanted something so bad, right? But then you started doubting, could this even be for me? Is this even for me? Can this even come to me? Am I even worthy of this situation panning out for me? How often has it been that you have wanted something so bad, but you were not even confident enough in your own energy to know that it was for you? Imagine that, right? You have these hopes, you have these dreams, you have these desires, and yet you don't even feel confident enough that you're able to or worthy enough to even have these things inside of your life. That's wild, right? So, again, what I want you to tap into before I give you the solutions is getting more into alignment with your why. Why is it important for you to be confident in this season of your life, right? So, how to be more confident. Step one of our RAD methodology is to release, okay? Release the expectations of others, right? Release the expectation of yourself in the need to be perfect as you step into this new season, okay? Release the need of yourself to feel like you need justification and validation from other people, places, and things that are not in the same alignment with where you are right now, right? I'll give the perfect example. With me being in this space right now of motherhood, I am so excited for this journey, but I also recognize that so many people go about and handle motherhood in different ways, right? So I am confident enough to know that how I am deciding to merge into this transformation and this transition into motherhood, it may not be how others are expecting to do the same. And it's nothing wrong with that, right? But in many different scenarios, I have had to show up confidently, right? Enough, in my opinion, of how it is that I want to mother for people to respect who I am and how I am deciding to go about this journey of motherhood. So, can you see how my why in this space is different? My why of why I need to be confident, it's because no one else can, other than my husband, can really take care of my child the way that I can. So it's important for me to be confident because I recognize that so many people will have opinions, but it's only my opinion, my husband's opinion, that really matters about how it is that we're deciding to raise our child. So do you see how the why, but also being in a space where I am releasing the need or validation from others, can you see how that is putting me inside of a space of aligning with my why and the release of validation from others, right? I also want you to recognize that another way for you to become more confident is to release the limiting beliefs that you have around yourself. Again, oftentimes you want the manifestation, but you don't believe that you can even bring the manifestation forth. So, because you are still holding on to the limiting beliefs that maybe I can't lose weight, uh, maybe no one's gonna like my business idea. Maybe I'm not attractive enough to find me a husband. Maybe I can't get pregnant. Maybe I can't be a good mom. All of these limiting beliefs that you have inside of your head with almost like no social proof or personal proof that these are even a reality, right? These are limiting beliefs that are holding you back inside of your head and preventing you from being able to move forward with being more confident. So that's the R. The R is to release limiting beliefs. Let's continue to move forward in our RAD methodology, okay? The A in RAD methodology, in which there's two letter A's, because RAD, RAAD, is a previous abbreviation for radical, right? As your confidence coach, I help you make radical transformations, right? And if you're looking for a radical transformation to make, then you should be interested in joining into my Confidence Corner book club that's officially starting on May the 1st. When I tell you it is going to be a very powerful book club for women who are interested in making a radical transformation in their lives through the power of reading and community and sisterhood. We'll be meeting each week. You'll have coaching calls each week where we not only cover the book that we're reading, which will be about confidence and self-esteem, but you're also able to be inside a community of women who are also taking radical action at releasing limiting beliefs inside of their mind, right? Another step that the women in the book club will be taking as well is the A that we're talking about right now, which is getting into alignment. You learn to be more confident when you get into alignment with people who support you. Let's talk about how important this is, okay? It's going to be so hard for you to really be confident inside the space that you're in if you are not surrounded by people who are in alignment with the same purpose or mission that you have, right? Let's talk about it. Oftentimes we are looking for others to like validate us in a way that makes us feel great. It's okay to get applause from other people. It's okay for you to recognize, okay, I'm in a space where I want to be supported by women who support me, right? It's nothing wrong with that. Here's where the complication comes in at, okay? The complication comes in when you are not surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded in high vibrational frequency, who can pour into your confidence, right? Who can pour into the mission that you have. And it's easy for them to pour into you because they've been pouring into themselves, right? What happens is that you oftentimes want to take, and we talked about this in a previous podcast episode, right? When we talked about asking for help with your reasoning, oftentimes we want to take the people from the past and we want to try to bring them to the future. We oftentimes we want to try to take people from our old life and we want to try to make them feel like they should know who we are in this new space, or they should respect what it is that we have going on in this new space, or they should understand exactly who we are inside of this new space. It's nothing wrong with you feeling that way, but trust me when I tell you, your confidence is automatically going to be boosted when you put yourself in a space where you easily just surround yourself with individuals who are on the same vibrational frequency as you, who are on the same wave as you, who strive to feel confident within themselves. And when we talk about confidence, true confidence is built in you being purposeful about being intentional over your life, right? That's where true confidence comes in at. True confidence comes in when you recognize, okay, look, I used to be this person. This is who I am now. And my mission and my goal is to strive for people to see me as the new version of me, right? You're scared sometimes for people to see you as the new version of you because you're scared that people are going to judge you. But when you align yourself with people who are on the same vibrational frequency as you, people who want good for themselves, people who want good for you, you don't have to be fearful of being the new version of you because these people want to support you, right? They want to be there for you. They want to help you. They want to see you grow, right? And so that is the second step of how it is that you can be more confident. It's step one is to release the limiting beliefs. Release the people and places and things that no longer are serving you. Step two is to get into alignment with who you are. Get into alignment with your why in this particular season of why you want to be more confident. Get into alignment with new people, places, and things that support you in this space that you're in. That's what true confidence is built from. Let's move into step three, right? Because again, it's a free mini training, and I'm super excited to talk with you about this. So let's continue to move forward while the good is really good, okay? Step three is to accomplish your goals, okay? Here's what I come to find out is when women entrepreneurs, as women in general, we are often on two ends of the spectrum. One end of the spectrum says, I need to be the bomb.com and everything that has to do with my motherhood and my children and my household and all of these type of things, right? The other side of it says, I need to be the bomb.com when it comes down to my business and making all of this money and walking inside of my purpose and fulfilling my passions. And here's what I come to find out. You have to learn how to strike a balance between all of the duties that you have and ensuring that you still have internal peace. So when we talk about accomplishing goals, I'm not telling you that it means set up all your goals for 2024 and make sure you accomplish all of them. And on the personal side, I'm not saying pull out your list of all your goals that you have professionally for 2024 and make sure that you accomplish them. What I'm saying is the real goal that you should have when we talk about making a radical transformation from within, the real goal is to learn how to strike that balance between the personal and professional you. That's where true confidence comes in at because I've been there before of feeling burnt out. I've been there before, feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm so far on the end of professional growth that I'm losing myself, right? I've also been on the other end of so far into personal growth that I feel like I was losing myself professionally, right? Because even though you can be a mom, even though you can have children, even though you can have the household all squared away, there's still power in you as an individual when you feel great about having professional growth. And there's also still power in you as a professional person when you feel great about having balance inside the household. So when we talk about step 3 of how to be more confident, and we talk about you being inside of a space where you are striving to um accomplish your goals, again, the big goal that we're talking about is the internal balance between personal and professional, between all the duties that you have to accomplish and ensuring that you still have that internal peace, right? So, first we have release, then we have align, we then have accomplish, and last but not least, we have for how to be more confident is to dream. Ooh, I love dreaming. When you think about the concept of daydreaming, doesn't it seem so far-fetched? And then you kind of like recognize that there's power in daydreaming, the same way there's power in having dreams at night. You ever have that dream at night and then sometimes you wake up and you're like, whoa, so happy that's not a reality. But then other times you have dreams at night and you're like, oh, that would be so amazing if that could have been a reality, right? What I want you to do is dream more. Recognize that when you think about your life that you're living right now, a lot of the times you could be living a life that someone else wants you to live, right? And I actually had a conversation earlier today with one of my clients, and we were speaking about the expectations that are put on us from our parents, our family members when we were younger, right? And oftentimes it's hard to continue to move forward in life when you notice that people have put expectations on you of who they feel like you should be. People have put expectations on you of who you should be as the first child, as the mother, as the wife, as the CEO, as the manager, right? People have put expectations on who you should be as the first child, the second child, the middle child, the fourth child. People have put expectations on who you should be as the divorcee. People have put all of these expectations on you of who they feel like you should be, but who are you? Who do you want to be? Who are you becoming? See, that's the power of dreaming. Sometimes we get lost in the sauce and we forget how to dream. We forget that our dreams are even still powerful. We forget that it is being in alignment with the dreaming that truly sets us up. One second, let me get the charger. That truly sets us up to be inside of a space where people appreciate us, right? Because it's the beauty of the dream that gives you vision, right? That's why I feel like daydreaming again gets slept on by people. But in reality, daydreaming is the start of you dreaming about the rest of your life. Now, again, we're not talking about just sitting back and dreaming and not being inside of a space where we take action, because we've already talked about what it's going to take to be in that balance of aligning yourself personally and professionally, right? We're not just talking about sitting back and being like, oh, I just sit back on this beach and I just dream all day and I don't take any action towards my life. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is the power of visualization, right? We're talking about the power of being able to see yourself already in the space that you want to be in confidently, authentically. We're talking about seeing yourself there and then doing what it takes to get there, right? Taking the mental elevation that it takes to get there, taking the physical steps that it takes to get there, taking the emotional steps that it takes to get there. See, that's the beauty of building confidence. You recognize that confidence, again, is not just something you can go and buy off the shelf. That's why you have to work on building your confidence muscle. That's why, again, if you know that the transformation that you want to make is deep within you, then you should be inside of my book club, the Confidence Corner. That's what we do. We just focus in on building the muscle of confidence. We focus in that community of recognizing that you don't have all the answers, and it's okay that you don't have all the answers, but you can read and you can grow and you can learn. Because once you start to feel equipped with the tools of being more confident, you'll start to see that other people are working on their confidence as well. And the people who feel the most confident, the people who are able to release those limiting beliefs in the people, places, and things, the people who are able to step into alignment with other like-minded individuals and have peace when they connect with other individuals, the people who are able to learn how to strike that balance personally and professionally with all the duties that they have and find inner peace, the people who are able to actually dream of the women that they are becoming, those people are the people who recognize that confidence is a muscle that must be worked on. It must be built, and you're fully capable of building up your confident muscle. You just have to want to do it so much more than you want to be afraid. So I'm super excited that we were able to have this conversation today, have this training. If you have any questions about being inside of the book club, join the book club. Our first official date for the book club is May the 1st for the monthly membership. If you have any questions or you would like to form to sign up for the Confidence Corner Book Club, put book club down in the comment section, and I will surely send you the link so that way you can apply to get inside the book club. It is a slight application that you put in because we want quality over quantity, right? If you have any questions about the RAD methodology, right? If this conversation sparked the interest in you, where you know that you're ready to release, align, accomplish, and dream, right? Put RAD in the comment section below, and we surely can chat about that as well. I am super excited for where we are going in this spring season. I'm super excited for all of the transformations that I see all of my clients going through. I am super excited for all of the women who have an interest in joining inside of the book club because you are on to something great. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. And again, today's free mini training was on how it is that you can be more confident. And remember, the transformation is within you. All you have to do is take radical action. See you later.